All right, I am going to do the Guardian's Everyman crossword. By the time you see this, I will be on my holidays. So I'm pre-recording while I'm gone some crosswords, mainly from 2000. Unfortunately, The Guardian didn't have the Everyman in 2000. I think maybe 2004 is when it moved to The Guardian. So I picked one from 20 years ago, 30th of July 2005. I'm not sure who was Everyman at that time. If you know, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, before I dive into this Everyman, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Last week I left you with dog on outskirts of Battersea seeks equivalent. Well, the answer was Bassett. The outer letters are the outskirts of Battersea seeks equivalent. This week, starters for 10 on University Challenge about native bird. 6 letters, starters for 10 on University Challenge about native bird. The second letter is O. All right, let's dive into this. Plump boy circling lake next to college. Oh, Roly Poly comes to mind for 4-4. There's a great country song. Was it Hank Williams? Roly Poly, Daddy's Little Dumpling. The boy is Roy, who circles L for lake, and a poly can be a college. I don't think they're called that anymore, right? But I presume back in 2005 they were still polytechnics. All right, French dramatist elected to enter contest. Oh, yeah, if you are elected to Parliament, you are in, and in goes inside a race as a contest, and that gives us Racine, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Surge forward, grasping nothing, and sprawl. Okay, here I think we're going to have the word for surge forward, lunge, and that's going to grasp an O for nothing and give us lounge, lounge around. One form of protection provided by capitalism you'll fancy. I think it is going to be one form of protection. Is it an anagram of capitalism Yule? Yeah, that is 15 letters. That's a great anagram. Yeah, and there's that P. I presume the Y will go at the end of one of the words. One form of protection. Is it something like a helmet or a seatbelt or insurance maybe? Going to need some more letters, I think. Pick up king, then knight. Oh, yeah, I think the definition is pick up. The king is Lear, and then knight in chess notation is N. I'm liking this so far. Earlier today, I recorded the Everyman that you would have seen last week, and oh my goodness, I think I was having a terrible day, but I think it was very difficult. This one is more to my taste. All right, here's the other 15-letter one. Where tour party ends up having no other hope of help. I think it's going to mean having no other hope of help. Like at the last rope, or no, what's the phrase? Maybe it's an anagram of where tour party. No. But up can indicate an anagram. No, yeah, so I think it's actually a sort of punning definition. At the last bridge, what's the phrase? Tour party would end up at the last stop, at the last. Don't quite get it. A job at end of battle to find deserter. I think it is going to be a deserter. A job might be a post, and then an E. Don't see it. Gertrude finally learning about wrongdoing in Hamlet scene. Oh, well, Hamlet is set in Elsinore, I think. Gertrude finally is the E. The learning is lore, and the wrongdoing is sin. All right, copyright infringer could get head of production very annoyed. Another one I like. Copyright infringer, a pirate. I wonder if in 2005, is that one of the like high watermarks for internet piracy? Anyway, head of production is the P. Very annoyed is irate. Burst ulcer causing suffering. I think we anagram ulcer and get cruel. Bird represented as a double eagle. Oh, this we had. I don't know if I should say recently, because it might be I've been recording extra videos that you will see while I'm gone. And I think it might have been in one of those that the albatross, which in golf I think is 3 under par, is it double eagle or 4 under? Anyway, I know it's a very good score. Oh, but now we have a bird thing flying in a very strong wind. So thing flying is an anagram of thing. In is in, and very strong wind is a gale, a nightingale. A loaf of bread can. I mean, could it just be tin is a can? Well, what's that got to do with a loaf of bread? Yeah, I don't get. Oh, bun? No, don't see it. That was the. Oh, apostate, I think. A post. Oh, at is literally at, and then the end of battle. Yes, I think it is tin. I definitely get the can being tin. But why a loaf of bread? Is that another name for a loaf of bread? I know there's the bloomer, but anyway, yeah, this must be in the last resort. Yeah, there we go. Oops, respot. Let me resort those letters. All right. Ooh, and this now PLT, one form of protection. Still don't see it. Okay, one moving around the classroom. Schoolmaster, maybe, but I don't know why that would be. It would put a C. Oh, political. Yeah, I do like political something, one form of protection. I don't see it. liberal, upset, French educationist. Is it going to be liberal or an educationist? Upset sounds like turning something upside down. Of course, it's an anagram of liberal, 7 letters. I don't know why I didn't spot that. I'm wondering about Braille. Obviously, we know him from inventing Braille, or she. I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but I presume, yeah, that they were an educationist too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in schoolmaster. One moving. Ah, oh, yeah, moving around. Is it an anagram of the classroom? It is. Ah, another great anagram. All right, European, aboard vehicle, aboard vessel, excuse me, left with gold for a royal household officer. I'm wondering if it is going to be a royal, yeah, because European is probably going to be an E, aboard a vessel, inside a word for ship, or inside SS, left with L, or would be L with gold, AU or OR. Yeah, but what's the, oh, head something or other. No, have a meal in Chelsea Taverna, well hidden in Chelsea Taverna. Oh no, I was going to say 8, but it's not that. Eat, I suppose, have a meal. There we go. Thoroughly wet, the French sailor, one used to effecting repairs aloft. I think the French will be la or la. Sailor could be AB or tar. Is it going to mean thoroughly wet? I think it might be one used to affecting one used, something you use to put repairs aloft. Is it something like to do with tiling or, yeah, something like that? I don't get it. Girl reportedly an imposter. Sounds like a homophone. What girl's name sounds like an imposter? Oh, could it be Anastasia? So maybe it's more just a cryptic definition? Although that seems a little, I don't know, a little weak, but let me put in, I think it is, yeah, 9 letters. Um, let's see if that stays. Finished 4th in Australian Open. Australian could be Oz. Oz and then a word for open. Finished 4th. Is that just the 4th letter of finished? The I? No, I don't get it. Open might be overt. No. How about, oh, another Hamlet. Woman in Hamlet gone mad. Oh, I think we're going to anagram Hamlet to get a woman's name. Thelma. There we go. When was Thelma and Louise? All right, let's finish the acrosses. Shameless audacity shown by foreign chap accepting shelter offered by Zulu's leader. I think it's going to mean shameless audacity. What's the word for that? The yeah. Anyway, foreign chap, monsieur, or accepting shelter can be Lee, and then offered by Zulu's leader, I think would be just the Z. What's another word for shelter? Anyway, I think there is going to be a Z in this somewhere. Oh, chutzpah. Ah, the shelter is a hut. So let's see if I can work out. I think foreign is an anagram indicator. So an anagram of chap goes around the hut and the Z. Very good. All right, political custom. Oh no, we have to use the Y, or if use the two L's if that is political. Oh, political system, I think. Oh no, that only has one S. Yeah, let me pause and work out what letters are left over if I have political. Ah, of course, political asylum would be a form of protection. I should have thought of that. Anyway, I like that clue a lot. All right. Most of works advanced, indicating wealth. Oh, so here I think instead of work is usually OP, short for opus. Here we have to write opus, but most of it, drop off the S. Oh, what happened with my Anastasia? Oh, yeah, I never noticed that. Yeah, I'm glad Anastasia was wrong. Yeah, because I'm thinking advanced is lent. Someone advanced you money, they lent you money, and opulent would indicate wealth. All right, drug copper found on top of tall boy. That's a blow. Well, drug is often E, could be H, and then copper is probably going to be CU. And then found on top of tall boy, a piece of furniture, right? And then that's a blow. Well, where would the CU go? Now, maybe the drug is longer than I think. I mean, if a lot of the CU is there, that's a blow. I think it might be a type of wind or something, a sirocco or... No, I don't see that. International incident, one may set a precedent. Something case, maybe? One may set a precedent. Or a test. An international game of cricket would be a test. And I suppose an incident of something is a case of it. And definitely a test case. All right. Supplied are mended fences. Oh, well, I think if you mended fences with someone, you made up with them. And Yeah, I mean, made up, I would have thought the other main meaning would be to fabricate something, but yeah, I think you can make up the numbers if you supply people or things. All right, draw stern of fabulous sailing boat. We've had this similar wordplay before. The stern is the last letter of fabulous, and then a sailing boat is a catch, and altogether we get a sketch. Press, strike. I think it's something like pitch. I think it's a double definition. Let's go back to our thoroughly wet. The French sailor who has a steeplejack, of course, does repairs up high. Oh, a jack is a sailor. So le jack, the French, and sailor. Oh, to thoroughly wet as a verb, like your tea bag, is to steep it. And this might be pitch. Strike, pitch, pitch or patch, putch, punch. Oh, I think maybe press, punch. You punch a button, or you can punch somebody. I like punch better than pitch. I am thinking this is overt. Oh, finished. Finished is over, and it's the fourth in Australian, of course, is the T. There we go. And now girl reportedly an imposter. Charlatan must be, I'm not sure how the wordplay is working. Great band, the Charlatans, but I think girl might be Charla with an S. Is that a girl's name? And then Anne is Anne. Or is it Charlotte? Charlotte. Oh yeah, it has to have the T sound. Charlotte. Yeah, I think it must be charlatan. Yeah, I don't think I say Charlotte and charlatan the same way. Anyway. A blow, a type of punch might be an uppercut. A drug is an upper. Copper is CU, and the top of tall boy. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't grasp that was just the letter T. All right. What is this word? Oh, poet laureate would be a royal household officer, title holder. So let's see, who is our European aboard a vessel? Oh, I think European is the E, and it's aboard a pot. Left is L with gold. I think gold is just AU. For a royal household. Yeah, I don't know where the rest, unless aureate. I think aureate may be an adjective that means golden. That's my best guess. All right, well, I didn't find that too different from the Everyman today. I don't think too much has changed in 20 years. But let me know what you think. We had a J. I don't think we had a Q. We had a Z. Did we have an X somewhere? No, I don't think so. All right, well, I did enjoy that one. Let's go ahead and check all. Looks like everything is still there. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.